What is up, friends? Fun friends? Friends. What's up, friends? All right, so some of you may know that part of Epic React.dev is we build an Epic app, and it's awesome. Build an Epic React app. And it is a huge part of the course. It's the 7 hours, 7 minutes worth of exercises and stuff. So of all the workshops, by far, it's the biggest. And the app that we build is hosted at bookshelf.lol, which I still think is awesome. And you'll notice when I first loaded that, it showed me a loading spinner. And the reason that it shows me a loading spinner is because it's a single page app. This is a Create React app, and the best we can do is show a loading spinner. And also interesting here is if I register, I'll say Cody, then, whoops, cannot create a user with the username. Oh, maybe we've got a user in here. The database is local storage. So that is what's going on here. Here's our bookshelf. Here we go. Users, there we go. Cody, and there's our password hash. I don't even remember how I do the password hash. It is a very focused course. Let's see if I know what the password is. Yeah, boom. Very focused course on web development or on the React piece of web development. So that's why there's not any like extra stuff in here. There is routing and there is data fetching and stuff. But yeah, so it's a pretty basic thing. Yes, Dennis knows the password. It is Cody loves you. But anyway, there are a lot of really cool things about this, but I want to make a remix version of this because we are in the process of updating Epic React. And as a part of that, there's a lot of stuff happening in the Bookshelf app that I wouldn't that are like still fine, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it today. And so as part of the update, I want to update it to TypeScript and also update it to the way that I would recommend for building full stack or for building web apps these days. And that is to use Remix. And so we're going to rebuild the Bookshelf app in Remix. I have a meeting in 2 hours. I'm kind of hoping I can get this done in 2 hours. I kind of doubt that I'll be able to, not because I can't, not because I'm not productive with Remix, I very much am, but I'm really, really bad at working fast at stuff. So we'll see how this goes. What we're going to do is we'll start from, I want to be as minimal as possible in this because the intent is to focus on the React side of all of this stuff, to really learn about full stack app development and stuff. That's what Epic Web is for. But yeah, the Bookshelf app is intended to kind of help with the React portion and take all the things that you've learned in the React workshops so far and apply those to an application environment. But we want to teach you how to do that the way that you should, rather than just being we're going to do it this way just to make it as contrived as possible. We don't want to do that. So as usual, I ignore chat in the live stream chat, and this is where chat happens on my live stream. So go to Discord and you can join me for that. And then I'm going to turn on Suka or Suka. I don't know how it's properly said, but we're going to do this. Yeah, we did those things a while ago. Upgrade the Bookshelf app. Let's do it more fine grained. So let's bootstrap the app, and then let's see, set up routes, make database, and then let's see. I guess deployment. what else do we need to do? Apply styles. Probably we'll do that right around here, maybe. I don't know. The database might need to happen sooner. And I think that's probably most of it. Yeah. The interesting thing is, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. Okay. So just waiting for the update to apply and we can get this thing started. Off we go. Okay, so let's bootstrap the app. So we'll go to, I'm just going to do this on the desktop for now. npx create remix app at latest. Wait, it's not create, what is it called? Oh dear, create remix? Is it just create remix? Hold on a second. I think that's what it is. I forgot. Okay, great. And we're going to call this bookshelf. And yeah, sure. And yeah, installing deps. And actually, while that's happening, we can open up the bookshelf directory in VS Code. And I'll just move this over here. Okay, cool. So it does not have Tailwind to set up, which is kind of a bummer, but we can add that, no problem. In fact, I'll probably rip a lot of this stuff from the Epic stack. So we'll just grab that here. And we'll snag this. But it's going to be pretty Tailwind config. Is it a TS thing? I think it's going to be pretty simple. Yeah. We're not going to need most of this stuff. Okay, and let's look at the bookshelf app here as well. Might be helpful to clone this thing actually. Okay, so here's the original bookshelf. Good stuff. All right, so yeah, we'll customize all that stuff later. Let's just get this thing rolling. Stick this down at the bottom. Okay, solid. Let's, I guess we call that bootstrapping the app. So boom, that's done. Now I want to set up routes before I do the database. So that's what we're going to do next. Let's come over to the old one. We'll go to source screens. Here we'll also look at app right here. So this is where we've got, yeah, there's the authenticated app. Hold on, I think the index is where we're rendering. We got our profiler, app providers. Here we go. It's slowly coming back to me. We've got our router, and then our routes are defined within these different apps. So we've got the authenticated app, has some routers. Yeah, man, it's pretty interesting to look back at some of this stuff. Okay, so these are the primary routes. But then we have the unauthenticated app, and that, I don't think this even renders routes. Yeah. Yep, okay. Great, so, and also, if I go to our bookshelf, it sends me over to list, and that was just like a thing that we did. We're not going to do that again. So we're going to have, well, so when we're logged in though, that's right, we always just sent you over to the list route. I think we're going to have a home page now. Maybe. I don't know. We'll decide that later. Maybe it will be cool to do a redirect. Okay, in any case, let's work on the authenticated side first. So we've got the authenticated app. We've got these routes. We need list, finished, discover, book, book ID, and then we've got our 404. Okay. Ooh. Now here's a decision. Do we use the built-in convention, or do we use the one that the Remix Flat Routes convention? I think we can use the built-in convention here because it actually won't be all that different. Because we're not going to be doing the hybrid route stuff. I am kind of annoyed by the underscore index. I'm pretty sure that is necessary. I don't think you can just do index. Remix routes. Yeah, it's the path is index now. So if I go here, I have to go to index to get here. So don't want that confusion. I actually don't care too much about the convention itself, but like I slightly prefer Remix Flat Routes. Well, I definitely prefer Remix Flat Routes. For this situation, I want to try and do as little extra as possible. However, I want to make sure that it's consistent with what is on Epic Web. And so we are going to bring in Remix Flat Routes. And then we'll come over here to our Remix config. Copy all this thing, stick that right there. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we want this to be ESM for sure. I think the default is ESM. Yeah. Okay, good. So now, if I start the dev server, oh, something blew up. No route matching index. Oh, right, yep, that's correct. Ta-da, sweet. Good stuff. So then we're going to have, I've already forgotten, list, finished, discover, book, list, TSX, finished, TSX, discover, TSX, and book dot book ID TSX. And then we'll have a splat, and that's going to be similar to what we've got in the Epic stack. I should probably just pull it up locally, but I'm not going to now. Okay, and then we'll just do this. And come over here to our not found screen. It's going to be this thing. Let's just do the return. And then we need to convert all the CSS to Tailwind. Try this. Convert this to a Tailwind class name. Oh, this is super going to work, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, so height full, yep, display grid, items center, place item center. That's interesting. Place item center, what does that do? I don't recall this one. We'll just see what that does. I don't remember what place item center, is that a shortcut for all this align items and justify content? That is new for me, and I love it. Okay, cool. So then if I come over here and I say, whatever, sorry, nothing here, go home. Okay, so that is not working the way I want it to, and that's because our body doesn't have the styles applied that it needs. So if I go to whatever here, yeah, and this also should be nested. Ooh, so we need another error boundary. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so yeah, the body. Where's height? And, oh, this probably has, somewhere in here, there's something that has 100% height or something. Why is this not updated? Inherited from body. Oh, that's kind of weird. What's going on here? Okay, well, we'll just keep going and we'll review later. So, let's just assuming though that this did have a height of 100%. Oh, you know what? We need Tailwind stuff in here too. That's what's going on. So where's my Tailwind CSS? Need that. Okay, and then we'll come in here. We'll have styles, Tailwind, CSS. Stick that there. We'll get rid of, yeah, probably get rid of all this stuff. Okay, cool. And then in the root, we'll import, oh, hey, that's what they're doing. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, whatever. Import Tailwind style sheet URL from styles Tailwind CSS. We're gonna do this, and I'm also gonna do, I like doing things the way that I like doing them. And I've got so many things I'm thinking of all at once. And that's going to complain now, filter, boolean, and then npm install ts reset. Oh, but it's on like total TypeScript or something. Ts reset. Yeah, here we go. This, I need that. And that's a dev dependency here. Let's make sure the TS config is good. Now, see, they use module resolution bundler, so I need to look at that. Maybe that's what I need to do. We're also going to do the paths config like we do here, TS config, right here. But we don't need this. It's a little different. And package JSON. Grab that here. This is definitely better. Okay, great. So then, yes, we need also, I think I need to double check the include. Yep, okay, that's fine. I think we can put the remix stuff in there. I'm not sure why that needs to be included. Should be included already. Okay, great. And that cleaned that up. So then we'll say rel, whoop, style sheet, href, that. And there we go. Let's also do, save ourselves a lot of pain by bringing in a couple ESLint plugins that should auto-fix for us. So we got Remix, ESLint, and Node, and we want prettier. ESLint. I guess this is part of the Bootstrap app. Oh well. I feel like there's another. I guess that's it. Yeah, there's also the Remix React routes, but I don't think we need to do that right here. And the, yeah, that's fine too. Okay, cool. So bring that in, and we're just going to copy this whole thing and stick it all right here. Oh, Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna, well, no, we will want to have that. I don't think we're gonna do the Remix React routes plugin here. Ah, heck, why not? Let's do it. I wish that was different. Whoops. Wait. Yeah, ESLint plugin. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. What is it? Legacy peer depths. True. Try that again. Because people don't keep their peer depths up to date. So I gotta be more careful, but I can do that. That is not a problem for me. Okay, cool. So that takes care of that. That should make it so that when I hit save, it fixes for me automatically. Let's get Prettier configured in here as well. Where is the Prettier RC? And we're going to need to install this. Whoops, that went in the wrong spot. Okay. And so now, with that, you see those two spaces? Save. Oh, we got to reload probably. Oops. Reload. And now Prettier is like, oh, I am configured. No? What's going on? All right. I definitely have run into this before. Oh yeah. This is, how do I do this? Hold on a second. This better not be a problem in the Epic stack. That would be silly. Nope, it looks like we're okay. So what is going on? Where's that require happening? I've got type module in here, right? Yep, type module. It's right there. Okay, Prettier ESM. Oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe it's my version of Prettier. Oh, and I put it in the wrong spot again. I'm not sure which should come first, but there we go. There we go. Okay, so now let's reload and get that plugin reloaded. And now if I hit save, it should format. Awesome. Oh, let's get the Prettier ignore first. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we're not doing anything with Prisma, so we can get rid of that thing. Awesome. Awesome possum. So now, as I'm making stuff, my imports will sort properly, and that will be very nice. Okay, so the next thing, let's do this page, sure. Document, oh wait, no, where's the bookshelf app? Original bookshelf, here we are. Index HTML, there we go, where's my title? Yeah, here, let's grab all this stuff. Bring it over here to our root. Yeah, we've got those things. Oh, here, let's grab that favicon. Favicons are the worst. Yikes. Who put it all right here? Definitely should have put that somewhere else. Oh well. Huh. There, we got the manifest. All right, let's grab that guy. Paste him right there. And then all these. Huh. I don't know why we're escaping all those. But these are all going to be favicon, boom. And then we'll take all this stuff. Stick it right in here. We can deal with the rest of this later. I don't know what the browser config thing's all about. Browser config? Maybe that browser config needs to be at root. Just don't want to have such a mess at the root of the public. That's super annoying. I don't know why I did that. Okay, super. So that takes care of that. And then we've got, do we have a place where we talk about the manifest? Yeah, that's going to happen right there. Okay, so here we're going to want that right there. And this will just be at slash. And this is just a link, so come on, Copilot. Well, I mean, no, but thanks anyway. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then we got our theme color, meta. And we can stick that right there. And this link. There we go. And then the title. Actually, hold on a second on that. Yes. I guess this is the fallback. That makes sense. So we're not going to have any data. Yeah. That's for if there's an error. Well, we'll come back around to that probably. Well, I don't know. We will definitely be loading data in here. Okay. And let's look at, there was no description for this, I believe. Yeah, no description. Well, your favorite or your reading list. That is, yeah. And then here, this is going to be bookshelf. Okay, good stuff. So that takes care of all of that stuff. Now let's go back here to the index. We don't need to override the meta. And welcome to the bookshelf app. Let's just, you know what, let's just take the unauthenticated app UI. Where is that? Right here. See, now here's the tricky thing is that we've got this modal and we're using reach UI for the modal. We got lib dialog. I mean, we could just say, let's do it exactly the way that it was. I just hate modals these days, so the thing is that doing modals the way that we did worked out really nicely for what I wanted to teach people, because I wanted to say, okay, let's apply this to man. Yeah, I think we probably still want to do things this way. But I think we want to use radix instead. Yeah. Let's look at our primitives and get started here. If we go to visually hidden, yep, they've got that. So we can just use that one. The thing is that, like, if we're going to do this, we may as well just use their dialogue, which kind of handles the whole thing, doesn't it? And so we don't get to learn. I guess we could just say that, yeah, these libraries use this under the hood, like what you learned. Hold on. Got to strike the balance between let's use library, or like here's how I recommend you do it, and here's how it works under the hood so you understand how it works. I mean, and like, so the bookshelf app was intended to be practical application of the things that you learned. So I guess we should make our own, make as much of our own stuff as possible, and then leave Epic Web to the, okay, now let's, now that you understand all of this stuff, we're going to start using libraries and stuff and like building something real. I think that's what we want to do. I do want to use Remix for this because I think that it's important to teach them the right way to go. Yeah, so Remix, 100%, we're using Remix. Ayush, what's up? Would love to have a tips video on Epic Web for sort imports, prettier and stuff. That is not available yet, but that would be a cool one. Here is where you can ask for that, or just help me make sure that I don't forget it. If you post it there, then that will just be on my list. And then when I'm thinking, okay, I want to make a tip, then I'll remember, oh yeah, let's make a tip about that. Okay, so I hate modals. I don't think we're going to do a modal. We'll just have to figure out some other way to do this, this user experience, or like give people this practice. So yeah, okay. Where's that spinner showing up? When you, yeah, this use async thing, like it's super cool. It really is cool. I am actually really proud of use async. I think it's really helped a lot of people. But the world has changed, and there are better ways to do things these days. The world has changed. Dang. I'm not sure. The more I do this, the more I'm like, maybe we should just do away with the Bookshelf app entirely and just say that's not a thing. Well, let's finish it and we'll see what we've got. And I'm just going to build it the way that I think people should build it, without so much concern for, oh yeah, but like, is this something that like will teach people stuff? So let's just build the thing and then we'll see what we can teach out of it. So with all that in mind, then I think I do want to say we'll read on the home page. We'll have the login form. No. Yeah, on the home page we'll have the login form, and if you're already logged in, we'll automatically redirect you to list. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Good. So let's make a utils db.server. And here, yeah, sure. What do you want to do? Create a server or a file-based database, a JSON file-based database that with typical CRUD. No, hold on. I think I need to think about this a little bit more. We could just use MSW data. I just don't know if there's a persistence option there. I think I want to do it that way. Yeah, I don't think there will be because this API is synchronous anyway. Well, there are other JSON-based databases, libraries. I just don't remember what they are called. File DB. What are you going to give me? File system DB. Yeah, sure. I'll just look at let's look at popularity. Defer my decision making to the masses. This is basically not used. This is even less used. This is more widely used. Yep, okay. Yeah, don't need to do that. Reactive database, RX. Yeah, probably not going to jive with the way I think about the world. Yeah, basically not used also. Yeah, okay, here we go. This is it. And even last published 10 days ago, so that's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do this myself. I was hoping that I'd get like a reasonably nice API for this, but yeah, that's not gonna. Hey, look, all contributors right there. It's always fun to run into those. Yeah, this I'm just gonna do it myself. Okay, so we'll have. Actually, I wonder if we can look at the handlers, server handlers. Boom. We've got login, register, me, bootstrap, huh? Wait a second, list items DB. Here we go. That's right, I forgot about this. We can just basically use this. Oh, that's how I did the hash. Yeah, okay, that's fun. Yeah, okay. Let's grab the books data. I need to update this because he has a new picture. Every single time I see this, I'm like, I know this is not the latest version of that book cover. Amazon, or Voice of War. Or actually, you know what, I just used I hot link to the Amazon thing, so let's just open image in new tab. Boom, grab that thing. Yeah, that book cover looks way cooler. That is interesting. I wonder. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's cool. All right, good. And let's actually just double check this. Yep, there it is. Product details still the same. That's good. Okie doke. So then, oh, you know what? Well, yeah, so let's see here. Pretty much just gonna have a bunch of functions that we're gonna call to get data. So, pretty sure I can do that. Even in ESM, can I do that in ESM? There we go. That's what I want. Okay, so right here. Okay, anyway, I wanted to see DB server. Why is that? Oh, because it's getting tree shaken out. Okay, so export books data. So then if I import books data, oops, from, and then console log books data here, then that'll work. There we go. Okay, yeah, sweet. So I can import JSON files. Good. I don't know if there's some magic making that work, because for some reason I feel like in ESM you can't just import JSON files, but I don't know, that may have changed as well. So in any case, we've got our books data, and now we need to have a mechanism for getting all the books. I think we've got, do I ever call create? Oh, yes, I do for testing. That's right. That's right. Okay. That makes sense. All right, so coming back here then. Oh yeah, we got match sorter in here. Let's bring in match sorter. Heck with that. I don't do that anymore. Okay, good stuff. And then, yeah, so let's also bring in, pretty sure I'm going to want to have Zod. I don't know if we'll teach it, probably, hopefully won't, but yeah, let's do const, hold on. Yeah, reset. Yeah, that's going to have to be implemented differently. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's actually okay. We just have to write to disk for all of these things that we're actually writing. We'll have to think about that. Okay, anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, import Z from Zod, and then book schema. It's all these things. Come on, Copilot, you can do this one. Fill in all properties for the schema. Thank you. Okay, so we got the title, author, cover, image, URL, ID, page count. What does that do? Int. It would be really nice if Zod added JSDoc comments for what these things are. Then I wouldn't have to do this. Value must be an integer. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Good stuff. Hold on one second. Sorry, 1 second. Almost done. Okay. So then we've got our type book. Well, okay. Okay, cool. So that takes care of our books. So now if I go to Discover, let's just bring all this over. Tooltip. Oh, and then we did have some icons. Okay. Oops. Yeesh. Let's see what ChatGPT is going to make of this. Convert this from the emotion CSS prop to Tailwind class name props. Please. Okay, we'll just do one at a time, I guess. Circle button. Actually, this will just be React. I can't remember. Oh. Will that work? I guess that works. Cool. Okay, then we got our book list. I should have added used TypeScript as well. But here we go. Come on, Copilot. Whoop. Just realized I am still running Epic Web settings right here. I want that status bar. We want my live stream settings. React Come on, Copilot. Fine. Huh. Have to figure out what to do for the spinner. Go with that for now. All right, React, component props, button. There we go. Oh, and variant, primary or secondary. I think that's what I had before. Now I forgot. Yeah, primary and secondary. Okay, great. And then input and text area. Cool. And then the dialogue stuff. Yeah, I don't think we're going to even do a dialogue anyway, so we'll just get rid of that. Okay, and then you can proceed, yeah, similarly. Yeah, I get it. You do it. We'll add the exports. Okay. Continue with these and add TypeScript. I hate that so much. No. Stop. We're going to edit this. Do not use react.fc. Okay, full page spinner. There we go. I don't even know if I'm going to need a full page spinner because we're server rendering, so I'm pretty sure we are not going to need this at all. But what do you do? Oops. Yep, hate that a lot. Don't know why people insist on giving names to things that don't need them. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully that works. Looks like it's pretty good. Oh. Okay, cool. So then we can go here and say app component. Oh, we don't have the book row yet, but we can grab app components lib. That is a mistake right there. Okay, utils books, and then we're doing use queries and all that nonsense. We don't need that anymore. Export or remix loader. Here we go. And we'll say here's my books. So a way to get book. Where's my DB server? Oh, right. Yeah, see, these are all part of the book database. So let's see, how do we want to do that? I think we want to just make a export const books, and that has all of our DB. There we go. Maybe we should make it a class. Should we make it a class with static methods? I think that would be really dumb. Don't want to do that. I'm confused. What is wrong? Oh, the exports. That's what's wrong. I feel like I'm doing something really stupid. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. There we go. That'll do it. Okay, so then we come over here and books dot yeah, I gotta figure out what we were doing over here. Use book search. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this will be query. And here's our search. Query. Well, here's our URL. Request or new URL, request URL. And then query is going to be URL, search params, get query. I like that better. Okay, cool. We get rid of that. Refetch, yeah, we'd get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that and that. All that stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Make this a capital form. And just realized we don't need that anymore. Convert to Tailwind. It's going to say W full. I thought that would be faster. It was not. Let's make sure that class name. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Where'd this indigo thing come from? I probably should have reviewed a little bit better. Oh well. Okay, anyway, we want to compose the class name prop. Okay, cool. Now we will have an is loading and is error. That'll be in our error boundary. So that, yeah, we're not going to think about the error so much. But yeah, we do want to have it is loading at least. Convert to Tailwind class name. Cool. Okay, so then is loading equals to do handle this. Heck, we'll do it right now. Navigation, use navigation. Dot state idle. There we go. That's it. And we've got to figure out what to do about the icons. I'm not a big fan of icon libraries like that. Okay, and here, let's get our error boundary. Export error boundary. Where's our colors danger? Okay, yeah, we need to customize our Tailwind stuff just a bit. make CSS variables for these colors. Okay, then we got to figure out how to wire that into our Tailwind stuff. We'll do that later. Okay, let's see. Let's get our utils miscellaneous TS. There you are. Okay, cool. So then we can get rid of this. Queried. Yes, so this is like, did they submit a search? That's right. So this is some state. Queried. Tailwindify. Let's see if it understands that. Heck yes, it does. I'm pretty sure I could do this faster, but I'm gonna save some of those. Turn this into class name with Tailwind. Oh no, that's interesting. Why did it add flex and justify center, I wonder? I mean, I actually think it's probably right to do that. So we're going to let that happen, but data, use loader data, type of loader, and it'll be data.books, data.books. And then, yeah, the profiler, we're not doing the profiler thing at all. Let's look at that. React performance. Yeah, there's no next branch on this. Remove profiler v2. The profiler stuff we did in v1 is no longer available. Is much more limited now. Well, I don't even know. We'll see. Maybe we can add it back later to this thing. make Tailwind. Whoa. No, that's not what I meant. Thanks anyway. Find class name MT5. Okay, books, data.books. Convert to Tailwind, class name prop. Is there like a hotkey I can press to just accept it? I'm not even reviewing it very closely. I can fix all this stuff later. Convert to Tailwind prop, class name prop. If I hit Command Enter, that's interesting. Huh, okay. With the query and then the query. So search params use yeah, I don't need set search params. Use search params. There we go. Okay, great. So now I just need to figure out, well, let's bring the book row over. Book row. Feels so weird to see so many yellow files right here instead of the blue ones I'm used to. Copilot against the whole code base when? Yeah, for real. That will be a beautiful day. Book row TSX. Yeah, rating and status buttons. Rating. And status buttons. Now, status buttons actually does mutation. Yeah. So this is going to be a full stack component is what that's going to be. Book status. We'll say resources plus book status TSX. Okay, so many favicons, icons. Man, how bad is React icons? Is it okay if we just use React icons? I don't want to change from React icons. We're just going to stick with it for now, and we'll see what happens later. Also, don't want to change from Reach Tooltip either. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do all kinds of things here. Ugh, this is exhausting. Okay. I want to sit down. Okay. So here we're going to export a function called action, request, data function args. See, and this is an authenticated thing too, so now we got to talk about authenticated stuff and all that nonsense. Just realized I was sitting on my AirPods and it was not comfortable at all. Okay. we got books and we got list items. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna just have to deal with that. Where's my DB? Let's get a book type, export type book. Actually, all that I need is the book ID. Yeah, that's all I need. So forget that. Just need the book ID. Okay, and then list item, we'll deal with all that stuff later. Okay. Where's this on quick? That's running the mutations and stuff, so we don't need that anymore. Don't need to handle quick. Instead, this circle button is, well, first let's convert this. Please convert this to a Tailwind class name prop that properly interpolates. Actually, oh, man. Yeah, okay, well, let's just let it do its thing. Please convert this to a Tailwind class name prop. Huh. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what to do about the color thing, so we're going to pretend that we got, yeah, we're not going to interpolate any of that. All right, whatever. To do style this red when there is an error. Hold on a second. What? What are you complaining about? Whoops. Did Reach Tooltip get an update? Yeah, a year ago. Okay. What is highlight used for? What was it? Oh, that's for the color. Yes, okay. Yellow, green, danger, indigo. Maybe we just change that to type. Add, remove, red, unread. Yeah, sure. Okay, and then const colors add would be text. Yeah. Did it get all those? Mark is red. Unread is yellow. Yeah, okay, cool. What are you complaining about? Oh. Oh, right. Okay, and then the icon is, and then the rest goes on the button. Yep, okay, cool. What are you complaining about? I'm missing something. There we go. And you, from object types, what is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I'm highly confused by this. Rest type maybe. That unless I am missing something. What's wrong with this type signature? Maybe that's it. I don't normally use the component props thing. Yeah, I do not know what's going on there. That's kind of annoying. We'll get to that later, I guess. Yeah, it should be disabled if it's loading, but yeah, now we're gonna do the fetcher. Let's bring in the fetcher. Fetcher, use fetcher. And action is going to be resources book status. Input type hidden name or let's see. Yeah, instead of type, this should be called intent. That's what it was. It was complaining about the fact that was called type, and that is a button prop thing. I'm not sure why that would have mattered, but okay, whatever. So this is going to be intent. Okay, let's finish this. Where did we leave off? Where are we? Yeah, name. Oh, let's see. Part of me is thinking we just use the child prop and let them render the fields, but it just feels wrong. So say list item ID. I'll have a book ID. Okay. Here, actually, we'll say, and one of these, either list item ID string and book ID never, or that. Okay, and we got to pull those out. List item ID, there we go. Is error. Fetcher dot data dot status error. Here, let's do this. Error message. Okay, cool. So then we just need to make sure that this thing turns JSON status success. And then if there we go. Just get the types happy about that. Yeah, error and message. To do make errors work. Okay, great. And there we go. Okay, good stuff. And then the highlight, this turns into intent. And this will be unread, read, remove, add. Okay, and then our on clicks are that, and then we need to pass. There, actually, let's leave those there for now. List item ID. And then this will be our solo book ID. Okay, great. And then yeah, we're gonna need the let's do book ID. Actually, you know what? Just gonna do the same thing here. Okay. Right, we also need to know the list item finish date. So back that up, back it up. Of list item finish date string, maybe. I'm thinking that's probably what it'll be serialized to be. And ID. Oh, list item. There we go. Okay. And then, you know what, while we're here, let's just do this. Form data request form data and data equals, yeah, object from entries. I think actually you don't even need the entries. I think you just pass form data. And then data Let's see. I'm gotta be careful we don't go all the way into what Epic Web teaches, because that's like a whole big subject. So we're gonna say yeah, we just need to get the list item ID and book ID. Oh, right, we also need name, intent, value, intent. Okay, so if data.intent, or let's switch on the intent. And here are our intents: add, remove, read, and unread. Add, remove, read, unread. Okay, so then yeah, we need our list item database. List item. Okay. Man, there's a lot of nonsense. Rats. Kind of didn't quite work. Mostly did for most of these. That worked. But not for this one. Okay. Forget about that. We've got types now. All right, what does the list item have? Because there's no types, it's kind of hard to tell. We'll say time. That works. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. See, normally you would do like an authorization error or something like that, but I'm pretty sure we want that to be a 403. Should this be a 401 or 403? Pretty sure unauthenticated is 401. Yeah. There we go. We could do, well, user ID is going to be a string, so. Yeah, okay. And then here, what are you complaining about? Oh, right, we decided we're not going to do that. Okay. So I'm saying list items is an array, but I think originally it was an object. So let's do that. There we go. And then we got books db dot read. Oh, whoops, I know what's going on. Oh, finish time, yeah. gonna have to deal with that in a lot of places, or a couple places anyway. Okay, and I've got a meeting in 15 minutes, or a little less than 15 minutes. Validate list item. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. Yep, this would be better. Transform. Yeah, see, before this was running on like all in local storage, and so we didn't need to key off of the user ID, but now we're gonna need a user ID. Okay, and then what this means then is default to -1, default to empty string, and default, transform. Okay, so that means then that this can be sweet. No. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't know if authorized needs to be exported. It looks like it is, so. Okay, great. So now we can come back over here. Okay, we're gonna get list items db dot create, and that needs the list item data, which includes the user ID, and the book ID. Man, I need that invariant response. Yeah, the more I do this, the more I'm thinking we probably shouldn't do the bookshelf app at all as part of Epic React. And we just say, that's what you get from the Epic Web portion of this stuff. That's probably what we should do. Owner ID. Oh, we had an owner ID. Oh, okay, so we don't need this user ID thing. And now what are we missing? Start time and finish time. I think okay, where are we? There we go. That's interesting because it doesn't match number. So we gotta do, there we go. No, I should have to provide start time because it has a default or a transform at least. So that's what's going on. We need to say optional, and then we transform it. But see down here, I can say list item start time, and it's a number for sure. Yep, there we go. Zod is crazy good. Okay, there we go. All right, so then okay, I'm very close to having to go. Yep, I've got to go. Finish time, yeah. Yeah, where's our finish date? This should be finish time. Let's be a number. Okay, let me just finish my action, and then we could go. Okay, and then this. Unhandled type, intent type, or unsupported intent type. Data intent. Okay, great. That now no longer has errors underlined. So I gotta go. I might work on more of this after my meeting. See ya.